Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Eco. Let's see, Batman is here, thank you for claiming first Batman, and Grasping is here over there on YouTube. Welcome in, both of you. So we're going to get into the game pretty quickly and just get started because, well, for some reason I just can't let it go for very long. But we started laying out a bit of a plan for the kitchen last time, and I've done a little bit more work on that, and I'll show you guys what I have, and then I want to make a couple of new tables / machines, and we can work on those things, and then we'll have a we'll see what else comes up. I'm sure we'll need to go gather some kind of materials at some point. We'll probably need to do some kind of basic crafting at some point, but that's stuff that we always have to do. Let's go ahead and switch into the game, see what's happening. So I'm here in town, the critters are taking over. Down here in the other end, we started laying out a kitchen. I put up some walls just to kind of see what they would look like. And then I also started laying out what the interior might look like. And this is what I have. So I have table and 4 chairs, or we could do benches or a combination thereof. Times 3 of those. That's kind of like our dining area for this restaurant. That's the idea that I wanted to have here, is to have a restaurant. These 3 here, the 2x2 is the cast iron stove. Then probably 1x3 of the bakery oven, and then a 1x2 of the regular stove. And then obviously the wall would continue around here like this. Over here we have a 2x3 of the industrial refrigerator, which we don't have any made right now, but that's okay. Butchery table over here, 1x2 on that, and then the kitchen, which is the 1x3 right there, and the mortared granite blocks here represent a counter, and you know, in practical reason, whatever, it would be like a bar counter where you would have benches and things, but we don't really have benches like that, so I'm not going to end up having those in there, but just kind of representative of. And then obviously the wall continues around from there. So then over here would be another building that would house the hunting table, the fishery, and probably, no, actually maybe not. I almost said one thing that I don't think it's going to be. You know what's missing here? I know what's missing here. A mill. The mill could go actually probably right in here somewhere. That would be fine. There's room for it. And there would be a door, by the way, passing through between here and there, as well as a sidewalk that'll come along the side of the building here and go into that building as well. So that's kind of the idea. Double doors here and here. Yeah. So we're going to need to make a lot more composite lumber, composite birch specifically. I did just finish making a batch of 200? Question mark? Something like that. So we'll get that started. I did decide to use the clad wall for the bottom at least. I thought that looked kind of nice. I've always thought that kind of looked kind of nice, especially down there on the bottom. And you also see parking spots outside. Yeah, let's go get the truck. And the whole, by the way, the whole way of the whole run down here, all the way in town, will be parking spots like that. We can take a look at what the parking spots might look like here, or how they might work here a little bit. So I'm not going to actually do the parallel parking, but do that. And that fits nicely. The regular truck, the industrial or the industry-made truck, is 5 blocks long. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a bit longer than this, but that gives me a little bit of extra space for wiggle room for parallel parking reasons. And then let's see, this will be this block here will be sidewalk, and this block here I think will be possibly either cement for the sidewalk, the reinforced concrete, or it might be stone road, because this will probably be a stone road edge to this ramp going up to there eventually. So that may be the case on both sides. And then yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I have a whole bunch of wood made, or not a whole bunch, a couple hundred more. We're gonna need a lot though. And then from here, we'll have additional buildings like we have there, but redone to make them all kind of somewhat consistent. Starting with, I think, the farmer-gatherer type stuff in the next building adjacent to the kitchen. Just because they're going to be feeding in all of their materials into the kitchen anyways. So I figured it makes sense to put that stuff together. And then probably after that will be tailoring, I think. And then probably carpentry. And then maybe 2 buildings for carpentry, one just for the sawmill, like we have here. And then, I don't know after that, on this side yet. That may actually kind of be it, which will be fine because I kind of want this side of town maybe to end a little sooner, so that we can have that lane coming out here. Or it might not end. It might just be a break with a little lane coming out to the wheat farm. And then if we can put more things in over here, then I will. But I don't have a strict plan for that. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. And then I got distracted. Everybody was surprised. Oopsie. Not that. This. And let's see. We want that lumber. For sure. Composite lumber. See me scrolling. Yeah. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yep, 200 of that. And then we have a bunch of boards as well that we can use for future things. Future Wally purposes. Okay, and then before we actually do that, I want to come in here. Yes. They hatin'. And make a froth flotation cell. We need 10 steel pipes for that. We can bring those over. Everything else I have, and so we can just go ahead and get that started. 10 steel pipes. Because that's some of the technology that I want to make, add into our business up here tonight. Let's see. Steel pipes, I should be able to access somewhere near here. Yes. 1, 2. Times 5 equals 10. Fancy. How many more electric motors am I going to need? Let's see. Some for you, some for you, some for you, some for you. A lot. $20 might be too many, but then again, maybe not. Oh, well, 2, 4, 6. Although, I don't know if these are... yeah. 14, 15, 16. How many of these, though, will require... or are scaled down? That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. I think I'm getting consistency here. So if I made 20 of them for the efficiency, I might be wasting about 4. And that's assuming that I don't end up with multiples of any of the things that take them. Okay, froth flotation cell. Got the hiccups tonight. Let's move. Well, let me see here. Hold on. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that tile right there. Let's see here. Left click to remove it from the deed. Yes, and then come over here to this deed, and right click to add it into this deed. Indeed. These guys need to move then. We just over here someplace for now. Those are on that deed. Okay. And then the frost flotation cell can go in here someplace.
Nerd alert!
Addicted to capping? Welcome in. Is that the input or the output? That's the output. Okay. So if I can put you...
Make it so.
Make it so. Can't put you there, but I could put you there. I'll need to add this into that deed also then. I gotta make sure I put it in the right deed, though. Just a moment. And we'll do the redeem in just a moment. Oh, I gotta move these guys, too. Razors here. They need to move in there. Those are fine. No, wait, those don't go there either. Nope, they do not. You go over here. Property. Yeah. This is one plot, and then that's the other plot. Alright, so Addicted would like a hydrate. And a nerd shirt alert. The shirt is from Razor's Ridge. Which, if you do not know the reference, it is from the show Outlander. And then Wisdom of Picard, page 99. Picard. Ahab spent years hunting the white whale that crippled him. A quest for vengeance, but in the end, it destroyed him and his ship. Lily. I guess he didn't know when to quit. Star Trek First Contact, 1996. Wisdom of Picard. Okay, so... we need to connect pipes to this, so we need a few pipes there, iron pipes, because that's what I'm using for that. And those are here. Is 2 enough? No, we need more than that. Let's just grab that many and we'll just put back the ones we don't need. This needs water. So the trick or the whatever this thing, yeah, we needed 4, so that was good. The way this thing works is it uses water, obviously, to I guess to I don't know, filter or purify. I guess purify is the right word. Iron, copper, and gold into the concentrates. So let's see. What did you think of the Borg in First Contact? I thought it was awesome. Or in general. First Contact is one of my top, I don't know, 2, 3 something Star Trek movies. Let's see, this one here, maybe. At least the idea there. This one here will also stay here. Gonna want Blue Roof, First Contact, and Wrath of Khan. Yes, those 2 plus let's see, I would say next, or the other of my top 3 would be the new show. You're talking about talking about the Picard, the Borg in Picard. I thought they were basically what they should be. Add on to that the Voyage Home, and that's probably my top 3. I know the Voyage Home gets some hate, but a hater I ain't. That, and then I also want, do do I need a output box? I don't think I need an actual box. That might be enough storages. Enough. Let's do this and this, this and this. Actually, let's just do all of them. That. Okay. So what are you disabled for? Power grid is insufficient electric power. First contact with a lot of people's favorites? Yeah, probably. Did you run out of gas here? No. Why do you not have enough electric power then? Oh, water flow also. Okay. We need another pump then, which I can get. How did I have this thing configured? Okay, I just need a couple of, let's see, 3 blocks, put it on, and then the pump, and then a couple of pipes. Just, I think, 2 pipes. 3 blocks, 2 tree. And then, yeah, 2 pipes and a pump, and I should still have pumps. I think I made like 5. Not here, though. They'll be here. Yeah. Why do I... Oh, I have one over there. Right. Okay, and then this, and then the pipes. Okay, so you'll go there. And you'll go there. And that should improve the water flow. This. It did. Good. Alright, so that's making that. That's going to take 9 minutes, so we won't use this until we have that mining modern upgrade ready to go. And if the ladder were on the back side of this thing, I could climb it and get on top and get over it, but it's not there, so we can't. Why is the water brown? Pollution. The ladder is here, and you can actually, I think you can actually climb this ladder, right? No, actually you can't. That's cheap. You can climb that ladder. I mean, I have one here. I could get on top of it like that. Not that getting on top of it does any good, but all that smoke rising into the sky settles back down as ground pollution and turns the water all kinds of funky orange-brown colors. Delicious. It's shit water, yes. Eloquently put, Batman. Alright, so while that's going, let's go do this. And the reason I wanted that froth flotation cell, by the way, is because we're gonna want to purify our copper and gold, especially, but also iron to a lesser extent, quite a bit more than what we currently can do. So that'll help that quite a bit. Continue this wall. You know, actually, maybe I should make some framed glass for this rather than using the all the wood. I think maybe I should. Let's see. Do I want to keep using those things? I don't think so. Let's use wall trim. No, regular wall. How tall to make this room? Doesn't need to be exceedingly tall. I think 4 blocks tall is the minimum that I want to do, but I think I want to go up to 5. I think I want to go up to 5. Molly thinking that's not a good thing. Wait, I did one too many there. Should be 4 on top of that, and I think I did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I screwed it up anyway, so that's good. All right, good. Why is there stone wood on the floor? Ah, you missed that part. They are marking the spots for different things. There's one thing missing, though, that we were talking about. Ah, crap, I don't have any food. And as soon as I get some food, I will tell you about it. I am making a mess. That is a great description, John. Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay. So this, what are we eating nowadays? These. I have 4 of those. 4 of these. Yeah, we're probably going to boil some sausages. And also eat one of each of those. Let's grab, 2 of these. 2 of these. And 2 of these. And eat one. Savron! Long time no see. Real life has a habit of getting in the way of gaming. Indeed. Indeed. As you can see, I am still playing Eco. How have you been? Alrighty, so what this is marking out the locations of various tables and decorations and things in this place. Insurrection was more of a glorified episode. I agree completely. I missed that earlier. Sorry, Graspian. Let's see. So the wood signifies a table and either 2 chairs on each side or a bench on each side or both. Same thing with here and here. So 3 tables and seating for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then the stone signifies the counter. And if we had like stools, I would put stools up on the counter, but alas, we don't have stools. So it is not that. And then been good keeping up with Eco and interesting what's going on. Yeah, they've made a lot of changes in the last couple of versions. So yep, they really added a lot. And then here, these 2 stones mark the location of the butchery table. These 6 are the industrial fridge. These 3 are the kitchen table. These 4 over here are the cast iron stove. 3 for the brick oven, and 2, or the bakery oven rather, and then 2 for the metal stove, the regular stove. And then there should be 4 more right in here, someplace, for the mill. I may go over there with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over here with it. So right there should be 4 more. I have 4 more of these. Yeah, I do. Let's grab that. 4 more of these. And let's go here. To mark that. That's where the mill goes. That way I can get through here, and I can also use this as an operating restaurant, basically. If there were ever anybody here besides me, of course. So that's kind of the idea, is to have this look like a restaurant. Okay, so those 4... And then... Want to be a lonely restaurant? Well, maybe I'll invite some people over once we're done. Then let's do this. And there's another star. So now we have 2 stars unspent. 1 more, and I can turn down my settings quite radically, because that'll be literally the last star that we ever will need. As long as you know how to do the cooking? No, we'll make Calidar do the cooking. Alright, so that'll be kind of my frame. Like I was saying, we should get some framed glass, at least for the front. This here won't have any, won't have anything in it, so we're just going to make that a solid wall. We could potentially do something different with it, but I don't think so. I think it's a solid wall there. And that one over there will also be solid. These back ones, I think I'm going to have windows in, but maybe I'll just make these wood windows here. Because out in this area here, we're going to have a door. I should make a doorway somewhere. I guess here's the doorway, or over here. No, this one's a better doorway. That's a doorway. This is going to be where I put the, on like a patio here, we'll put the campfires, or campfire, singular probably, and the drying rack out here in the back. Let's see. Paladorn's going to cook in. Well, he usually does cooking in Eco, so fine. Let's do this. Sure. And then this there. And then here around the doors, we're going to need something. Windows made of transparent wood. Yes. Fancy. How do I want to do this part, though? Just like that, I guess? Then have windows up there? Yeah, I think so. The thing just finished. I think I will just do some of these, maybe some of those. How do these do in a? Yeah, no. Nope. Hey, Mark, top tier building. Yes. Although these kind of look like that. What if I just did those? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it like that. This is going to be a kitchen, styled as a restaurant. And actually, I didn't say it, but upstairs there'll be another kitchen up there, serving to some extent as a supplementary. I might take those out and make them. Probably not. Where I can have the additional tables for crafting, so I can have an extra kitchen building. But yeah. So that'll be the kitchen. We'll get let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 3 plus 4. Carry the 1. Welcome to Wally Burgers. So let's see. That'll be 52. We'll need some steel for that, but that's going to be framed glass. Wait, framed glass. There it is. Framed glass. Yeah. Stuff on the grounds of floor plan. Doing better than everybody else, Mark. So we're going to have to make 80 of that. That means 190 glass, 76 steel, and 38 epoxy. Eventually. So, yeah, I can tell you the floor plan here. The granite signifies a counter. And then we have the cast iron stove there, the 2x2. And then here we have 3 for the bakery oven and 2 for the regular stove. And then over here, these 4 are the mill. And then we have 3 for the kitchen, 6 for the industrial refrigerator, 2x3. You use Wally Burgers, that's probably copyrighted. Yeah. And then we have a butchery table over here. Oh, and there's supposed to be a door here too. Let's put it right there. Bingo. Alright, so that'll be a door into another building over here eventually. Alright, so we need to do the roof, I guess, for lack of a better word. For this. And then we're going to have to paint this thing too. Which, yeah. You can go all the way to the corner, please. Thank you. Do the outer edges, or should I have done banded type? Yeah, I think I should do the banded style. Let's switch to that, and I'll take those down, put them back up again. This part. And I'm out. All right. Oh, never mind. We won't be able to do a whole lot of that roof right now. Or intermediary floor, I guess. This can get out of the street now that I have parking spots there. That'll be good. Wahlburgers is expensive. Restaurants in general are expensive these days. It's, you're gonna get any kind of food from basically anywhere that's not fast food. It's a fortune now. Okay. So, we made the thing. Should be in here someplace. There it is. Goes in there. We'll have to make another one when we make the other mining thing. There's actually going to be 2 more we have to make. Because we'll have another tier of a crusher. And we'll have another tier of an iron concentrator only, separate from this. But if we look at the math here, iron concentrate here takes 1.5 crushed iron ore per concentrate. And it outputs... some amount of tailings. I think it's a half a tailing per craft. This thing here will take 2.5 and I'll put 2 iron concentrate plus, I think, again, a half a tailing per craft. See, 5 becomes 2 and 1. I guess I could have done that from here, from there. And here, 3. Wait, this is 1.5. Okay, so this is 1.5 to 1. This is 2.5 to 2. So this is still more efficient. It's just like $30 to $40 for a cheeseburger and fries. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that was originally 3 becomes 1 and 1, and now it got cut down in half, so it's 1.5 becomes 1.5. And then this is 5 became 2 and 1, cut in half, is 2.5 becomes 2.5. So it is more efficient to make iron concentrate here rather than over there. And then that final recipe at the sensor-based belt sorter is also the same recipe, except it gives dry tailings. Now, I don't really get... There's no real difference between dry tailings and wet tailings in the game right now. In the future, they've talked about a few things. You have to do different... you have to do different things with them, or you would have to do different things with them in order to get rid of them. But right now, there's no difference. So it doesn't really matter. But I like having the separate iron processing machine, so I'll still make that sensor-based belt sorter. But we can compare that the copper recipes, which are or the gold recipes, which are a little bit better to compare. You know what? Let's just compare them over here. Why not? So the copper at the rocker box, we have been currently turning 7 into 1 and 3, which cuts down to 3.5 into 1 and 1.5. And now we're able to make 7 into 2 and 2, which cut down makes 3.5 into 2 and 1. So it's still quite a bit better for concentrating copper because we're turning the same amount of crushed into twice as much concentrate and 2/3 of the tailings. So that's really good. And then gold is 10 becomes 1. 10 makes 1 and 4, and 10 makes 2 and 3. So it goes, it doubles the concentrate for the same amount of materials again, and it cuts the tailings by 25%. So it's definitely worth it to use this over using the rocker box. So much so that I will never need the rocker box again. We could keep it up here just for decorative reasons, but I will never touch it again now that I have the frost flotation cell, because we have sand available over here, so I never will need it for that. And then the 3 metals can all be concentrated over there. And technically, we don't even need this anymore for iron, but we'll need it for sand. So I do have, and I have it in the my mod in the game, which allows me to downgrade the mining basic upgrade from, say, this or the Arastra into a basic upgrade 4, which could be used in another table. I may or may not do that. I left those recipes in. I usually roll with them in our community games, and I left them in because I may use them, but I may, like I said, I may keep these tables out for decorative. So let's crush the copper we have because, well, actually, let's go do one more thing first. One more thing. The jaw crusher. That's here. It needs steel and gears and 2 of those electric motors we were talking about and a bunch of rubber, which we do have. This would allow us to start crushing everything at higher levels here. All level 3 recipes, well, level 2s, but all higher level recipes from what the stamp mill has. And it allows the ores to return 100% of the ore rather than some crushed stone. So if we could get one of these made, that would be awesome. If I have the stuff to do it. Do I have enough steel to do it? That's the actual question. I don't have hardly any steel. We could make some. We'll need a bunch of fuel for that. We could make some. Let's see. I do have iron concentrate down a bit in the mine. You see it? You can. I should just let you take from there. Oh, I do have more steel. I have 29 more. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so. I'm going to have to make some anyway. Okay, well, let's make 40 crafts, 160. I'll need 320 charcoal again. We can go get. I'm going to drop this off in that stockpile, though, first. And let's make some gears. I have 10. We need 20. No, we don't. We need something less than that. Do I have another modern upgrade module available? I do. Need to do some more upgrading of 3s to 4s. It's just kind of expensive to do so. And so it's been just extra work. That goes in here. Oh, I can't do that yet. This is going to need half these things, 45% of these things. No, I can knock this one down to half. It's electronics. Okay. Let's see. So it'll be 10 gears I have, 12.5 rubber, so 13, and 13 steel. That's fine. Yeah. I think I'm actually good to go on this one. Pick that up. Pick this up. Put you down here. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Grab the electronic module out of here. Put it into this. Filter. Turn those off. Industry. And industry. We just need the electric motor. All right, we need the electric motors. Okay, I've got to make those first. In that case, you've got to go back over here. And we got to make eventually 20 of these, because that's a recipe batch. No, we could do... No, we can't. We have to do 20. Let's just start it and do just enough work for 2 of them. I'm out of food. You. That way no more than materials for 3 get consumed. There's reasons. You need a little bit more there. There we go. Okay. So those are fine. This will get switched off. Pull that out. Put it into here. There. And you can make one of these. 35 seconds on the clock. I could have done this. It's fine. Go in there. Go in there. We have a lot of greens. Mechanical keyboard. Pour rubbing alcohol into the crevices. Not necessarily. You just need to let it dry really good. At least as far as I know. Alright. So that... let's see. I'll leave the setup for right now. We may want to fiddle with it. Over here, this needs to get set up in this area someplace, and there's good enough. There's even better. You can make me one more of these. Good week at work. Is there ever such a thing? So this is going to give us a whole bunch of recipes, basically the same as the recipes over here. The difference is in the ores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, same basic recipes. The difference is, of course, in the crushing of iron, gold, copper, and coal, and sulfur. We get 5 crushed ore, crushed coal, crushed copper ore, crushed gold ore, and crushed sulfur, rather than 4 plus 1 stone. So there's that. And I think maybe the stone road and this mortared stone does something different too. This is 5 to 2. This is 20 to 5. This is 12 to 2. Yeah. And this is 5 to 2. Well, that one's interesting. That one's the same. This one's worse. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. You can take from there, you can take from there, you can put into here. And also this one. And I think also maybe one more. Let me see what I had in this. Wish you could copy these settings. Orange, blue. Mine... I had this one near because we were swapping things around, but we shouldn't have to do that anymore. Basement 1, also take from. And sulfur is a take from. Yeah, okay. Sulfur. Take from. Basement. From. And yeah, we shouldn't... No, we do need the engineering one here still. Transfer stuff into. Where the hell are you? Way down there in the bottom. Disabled, but nearby so that I can swap things around. We want to probably turn that into sand. Do 7 of those into sand. And then as soon as this module is done, I can stick it in here. And we can start crushing these things. That's only useful for speed, but when you're crushing things, you really want speed. I really want speed. It's an expensive amount of speed, but I don't care. Don't care. And then we'll crush all the copper and the gold we have, concentrate it, and we can turn it into bars. 43 seconds. I forgot about the charcoal. Let's grab that. Can you... Yeah, I don't think you can. You were the one I was using for the transfer of that. Let's see. Charcoal. Also looking for the smelting chest. There's the charcoal. There's the smelting. Good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 20. I have to get at it pretty soon. Back to the peat digging. Alright, this is now done. We can have that. You can have it. And we can crush this copper. We can crush 4 copper stacks. And we can crush 9 gold stacks. And I don't think I have any iron to crush at the moment. I think I've crushed and concentrated it all. It is polluting. At this point, I don't care. We'll deal with that later. And then you can concentrate it all. So 4 copper was going to be 4 times 5, which is 20. We already had some, though. Oh, that's already done. Holy crap, it's already done. That's fast. 3.5, so we need to do 6 of these. And then the gold is giving us 5 times 9, but we already had some done. That's the other thing. This thing is ridiculously fast, too, so we can compare that. If we look at something simple like granite, this takes 8 seconds to crush a stack of granite. This takes 15 seconds to crush a stack of granite. This takes 30 seconds to crush 3/5 of a stack of granite. Quite a bit different. A bit different. Let's see, so concentrating gold, we're going to have 47. We need to do this in groups of 5, so we should be able to do 9. Yep. Alright. And then we can smelt that. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Shit, I'm wasting stuff. Shit. I forgot to put the module in the steel smelter here. Wasted materials. Damn it. Yeah. Didn't waste charcoal, though, because that's fixed. So is the quicklime. It was really just wasting the iron concentrate and a little bit of ceramic mold. That'll be alright. We'll live without it. Okay. Let's go... Come back over here. I might do stupid stuff like that. What do we not have for you to finish what you're doing? Steel, copper wiring, basic circuits. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to make more circuits then. Let me... I really want to work toward this skid steer. We're actually pretty close. We could use some steel springs made in the blast furnace. We could use some gearboxes. The advanced combustion engine is going to be the killer because they're expensive. Rivets we have, or have the ability to make. Pistons we can make. Valves. Where are the valves made? And we need more servos too. Electric machinist. Valve. Steel gearboxes. Okay. We need 4 valves and 2 more servos, 2 radiators. Radiators are made here? Yeah, radiators are made here. They need heat sinks and copper wire. Really want to make 2 of those. 20 of those. I'm going to need a crap ton of them eventually. Actually, I have to make 40 of them. Oh man, we need to make a lot of circuits. Okay, pick this up. It's fine. Let's stick this module back in here. Turn this back on. What can we make? How many circuits can we make? Quite a few. Well, not a whole lot. 20. If I get some more gold made and some more copper wiring made, I can make 20 more circuits. Gold flakes. I'll bring over more gold when we have it. Let's go see what's up with steel. Odds are it's slag. Backing us up. Among other things, yep. So, slag. That. We could dump this sand into here. Palings can go down to... Can you see... 42? Yeah. That over. There. Alright, so I think we can actually queue up one more slag project. Because we gotta smelt some copper and gold after the steel is done. I'll put this table back up out here so that I at least have it for reference. Things can be cut in half quantity-wise. But yeah, otherwise... we can make, let's see, gearboxes. We needed 3 of those. And, was there a thing I needed? Lots of copper wire. Pistons. 3 point something of those, so 4 of those. Yeah. Actually, do we have any of those made? I have 13 of those. Good. Gearboxes, I have plenty of those made too. Good. Better off than I thought. Okay. Let's see. Slag just finished again, which means we can start another one up. We're gonna need it. Actually, I don't have enough copper to smelt. Full recipe. Means we need to go mining for copper again. Again. Okay. Guess we go up into the hills again and find some more. Who's doing? Oh, one of those are in the tunnel, right? Got some over here. I think we just take a wagon up into the hills and see what we can find. Let's do this. Let's queue this up first. As soon as that steel's done. There we go. Okay, module. This goes back in there. This makes 40 crafts of gold. I'm out of food again. Got it. On food. And I'll go ahead and queue up the copper as well. Even though we won't be able to finish the craft, we'll be able to finish it soon enough. Alright, so you are dealing with slag. This can get pushed down. That can probably get pushed down too. And then let's grab this cart. And go up into the mountains and look for some copper. Watch out for the big hole, Wally. You made. Oh boy, this land here looks disgusting. Let's go this way. Maybe. Oh, this cuts into another grassland. Weirdly. But maybe not there exactly. How about up here? Some right there. Okay. We'll look around a little bit more before we decide on that bit right there. There's some here too. There's actually quite a bit over here. So let's do, let's put this cart like right in here someplace. Berries over here. Always use them. Beans too, why not? And some beets. Always use those too. I'm using them for sugar. Okay. Enough of that shenanigans. Here. On the stack. Oh, is that it? Sad. Okay. Don't know if that's going to work. Oh, it did work. Good. You're a weird one. Okay. Duck. Let's see. Take out this granite. A little skylight there. Okay, that was a stack. 4 stacks of copper now. Ah, dang it. Going all the way down. more down here. Look at that. From there. Would you look at that? Oh, there's some right there too. All right. How much we can squeeze in here? Eventually I want to go find an underground source for this, but until I have a skid steer, this is just as good. Because digging to and in and out of an underground source is going to be a colossal pain in the ass anyway, until we can skid steer. Which I'm working on, but stuff's expensive. Are the circuits stuck? Copper wire. Right, I meant to make some before we came over here. Oh well, we'll go do it in a little bit. I think I can handle at least 2 more stacks weight-wise. I might be able to put a third one in there if I can take out that little bit of granite. And that's the end of this. Excuse me, hiccups. End of this node. There's this one bit right in here someplace in the ground, right there. Take care of that. Whatever that yields. Looks like it's going to be a whole lot. Maybe it is. Maybe it'll be a stack. It's 14. Hello there, Fox. Oh yeah, there's still a bunch back here. Good. Now, oh, that stockpile's near enough by. Use that a little bit. Very carefully. Yep. So if I can get 6 more, should be that. That'll be a full stack. And that's kind of where I'm at. So that's fine with me. I'll carry that. And we'll take this way. We can come back, though, and get the copper that's down here somewhere along the ridge here. And that one we might even be able to drive out. Nope, this is higher here, I think. Ugh. I mean, I could dig the dirt up. Ugh. Let's see. Go down the hole. Uh-oh. I might have gotten stuck. Tree. Is it the stone? Stone. Get out of the way. Horn. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's copper right here, too. Look at that. Too hungry. Might need to fell this tree.
Timber!
Oh, tree. That way. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright. There's a rock sitting here someplace. There it is. And we can come get that log. What kind of tree was that? Fir? I think it was fir. For some reason. I should have gone that way. That would have been smarter. Oh well. Since when do I do things that are smart? Okay, and so now we have copper to crush. 12? That's 60 crushed bits plus whatever we had before, which was 2. That's 62, but we need to do this in multiples of 7, so that puts us at 16? Yeah. Well, multiples of 3.5, but multiples of 7. 3.5 times 2. Science. Oh, yeah, you get the idea. Alright, so that should take care of that, which will take care of this, which means we probably should also be ready to crush some slag as well. Sure we have some? Oh yeah, we have some. We'll crush one of those. We probably won't have enough for another one. Copper's getting made. Let's make some more wire. A decent amount of wire here. Can I make that much? Yeah, we can make that much. Do I want to make that much? Perhaps not. But I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to need a lot of it. Because we need to make heat sinks, which are made over here. Yeah. We need a few of these, but we do have some copper plates already, so that's fine. 20? Yeah, 20 of these. We don't have enough, though. How many of these we actually need? We're going to need quite a few radiators. We need 2 plus per radiator. Yeah. We're going to need more copper plates, then. Good thing we're smelting copper. Let's go get some more, though. More copper. More copper. We can also clean up that tree we felled. Peter Totter. I suppose, nope, nothing's visible. Did you pull copper out of there, too? Remember it was there. This one definitely needs to go this way. That was indeed fur, by the way. For real. I think the other copper we saw was right in here someplace. Now there's some there. There's somewhere. Here further. From there. From there. Yeah, so it's set up here. Things going with your PC. Since you did that to your keyboard, just rewound the video and turned the volume off without you touching it. Yeah, so you got to shorten your keyboard now. Which is why I said you're going to need to definitely let it dry completely. And if you think it's dry, wait longer. But you also should never have applied electricity to it with it being in any way damp. So, yeah. Hungry. Even if the dampness is just alcohol, it still does make a difference. Let's also bust a couple of these blocks out down here too. Exit hatch. Okay, is that all there was in that one? Yeah. There's some down here. There. Okay. Or yet. Alright, well. Out we go. You... Ooh, this one's a big one. Boy. Okay. It keeps going and going. Let's see. That's not going to be good. Let's go here, maybe. I got them all. Okay, good. In you go. Back there. Let's do that and this. And get the hell out of here again. That one's good. Yeah. Oh. There. Then here. There's more down there, but I want to fill up my hands here. Where are we at with load here? 3 more stacks. I need my machete. I can see what the hell's going on. Oh, let's see. You, somewhere in here. That one. Do that. Be careful again. Get myself stuck. Like that. Alright, I gotta fix that then so I can keep myself from getting stuck. The hole, there it is. This comes out. That comes out. Again. Okay. It's fine, though. This. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, I can fit... Pick up 4. Just 4. No more, no less. And then I can fit 20 more if I take one of the stacks of granite. In my hands. Like so. Now to get this out of here. Ah. Dang branches. Come on down. Dang trees. Okay, that cart went ass over tea kettle. Car. See me rolling. Actually, I wonder, given where we're working right now, I can do this a little bit smarter. I have an idea. Dangerous though it may seem. Okay, crush 10 more. That'll give me 10 times 5, which is 50, plus the 6 that I already had. 56, which means I can do another 16. Nice. Means, once I go get some more food, I can smelt some more copper. I can also shift the copper wire that we made over to industry and have more of that. Yeah, I would never have dumped liquid full on into it either. Any kind of liquid, but definitely gonna have to wait till it dries completely. Make some more sausages too. Dang it. Never ends. Need a chef. Let's see, if I make, how many? How many can I actually make? Make 76 sausages. Make 40 more boiled sausages. I have some already made, though. 25. That's not going to help me any. I'm going to have to probably do... Nope, not yet, actually. Do that. Take these. Get started. I'll need 50 more. So that'll get us started. Let's take a while. And then this copper wire. Can I carry it all? I can't. Just barely. Just barely. All into there. Go. And then you can go back to making circuits again. That. Need to go do some more oil drilling stuff soon. We need to make more wire, though. And more copper plate. Let's do... that. And... do we have 40 also? 20. Yep, that's fine. 40 of these. And I need to do smelting. Doo-doo. I have a lot of copper concentrate now. Yeah, or Q-tip. Let's do that. And, probably can crush 2 stacks of slag. No, I better just do 1. I don't think I'll get all 38. I think I'll get half that. Alright, so that'll be good. So we don't need to actually go after any more copper right now. We have plenty to last us for a little while. I should probably get rid of those tailings, though, before they start poisoning the environment. Drop those down the mine shaft. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, can you not see that? You can't. Can you do it for me, then? Okay. Lots and lots of copper. This gold needs to go over there as well. I think. Make either flakes or wire out of it. Okay, let's pass it over to here. And then I can pass it from there. We finished Satisfactory 1.0? Nope. You guys saw the last of what I did. Just before trains, basically. Right after aluminum, I think. Just before our massive trains. Okay, so let's see. You, my friend, still need valves and servos. Valves and servos were here. Gears, right. Steel gears. Okay, so I have this. Joe, welcome in. Take that stupid hat off. Okay, good. Yeah, aluminum is in the last valve. Yep, that's the last thing I did, basically. Here. And then this goes in here. Let's see. Baby shark. If it's a mechanical keyboard too addicted, you can pop the caps off and clean them separate. But it wasn't the liquid. It was the combination of the liquid and the electricity. Just to be completely clear. If you had unplugged it and kept it unplugged until it was beyond completely dry, wouldn't have had a problem. But it's because you've reapplied electricity to it before it was completely dry that's the problem. Let's see. 5, that's a 20. Yeah, we'll do 20 of those. I need more steel, though. Like, you can put a mechanical keyboard in the dishwasher. But you have to. Also, don't run the drying cycle. But you have to remove. You have to wait until it's completely dry. But I think I'll ever revisit Satisfactory. That is a great question that I don't have a great answer for. Shit, I fucked this up. Because Satisfactory is... I have a love-hate relationship with Satisfactory. I like it because it's a factory game and how it works, how everything works in it. But what I don't like is how utterly grueling it is to build anything. I just don't know that I can do that much, much. 5 of these. I don't know how many of these we actually need, but 5 of these. It's fine. Let's see, you need 4 plus 5 plus 1. We're gonna need a lot more than 5 because you need 1 per valve. Well, or do we? We need exactly 1 per valve. We're gonna need a lot more than 5 of these. But 5 will get us started. I think we need more steel. Well, the difference with Factorio is it's a lot easier to build something. Things are smaller in scale. You can use blueprints at any dimension. It's just the limitations on the blueprints in Satisfactory combined with how difficult it is to build anything, it just kind of pushes me away. But that's not saying that I'll never go back to it. It's just saying that it's not going to be high on my list because of it. Like, we were talking the other day. I need 50 of these. Foundry is what I'll play after this, probably, unless something else interesting comes along. Even though it came out a few days ago and we'll be behind, that's fine. I'm not, my heart's not broken over that part of it. That's what I want. It's more just about just the difficulty in building anything in Satisfactory. I never made these heat sinks, did I? No. Was it 20 we were making? Yeah. So, I may still go back to it. Yeah, they updated, but they're still small. They're like, tiny. And it's just... It seems like it's more work to build a blueprint than it is just to build the damn factory most of the time. Oh, we need more gold. Flaked gold. Let's go flake some gold. Oh, that's enough for now. So, I may go back to it. I'm not saying I won't, but it's not going to be high on a priority list. 12 by 12, it's still not... I mean, that's just enough to put, like... a couple of manufacturers. Everything's just too big. It's too big. Let's see. We should make some more... Everything. I think we need to go out to oil and get some more oil going. All the things. How much food do I have? Not enough. Grab some more. Or these. Or these. Do these. Do these. And where's my damn truck? Oh, down there. Dude, where's my car? I don't know why. I build them as lazily as possible. Actually, did I even need the car for this part? Probably not. Unless I left some plastic or epoxy out there that I want to bring back already. But we actually need more epoxy than plastic now. My factories are always bullshit. They were sandwiches. They were cake. Nope, I don't have any shit out here. Okay, let's see. Let's make, 80 epoxy. That's 152. And 60 plastic. That's 114. That puts me at just past 50 to 60. At about 40 or 50 already. Do 25 of each, at each. That'll give me 250. If I had enough food, which I don't. I'm going to do a little bit of labor on each one of these so they can get started. I can go back and get some more food. And then back and feed them the rest of the way. I might run out of barrels again, though. Son of a bitch. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can't build like Mr. Taco or like Runeson used to. Most of those guys, yeah, I don't have that kind of patience. I mean, doing what we're building what I'm going to build in here is about going to be a big extent of my patience for that kind of thing. 4 more of these. These. 2 of these. These. We're going to have to make some more of this stuff pretty soon. Oh, we need more. Oh boy, we need more fish.
Nerd alert!
Oh boy, we need more fish. Let's get some fish cutting going. I need to cut 38 fish. Okay. That's the longest term thing, so that's fine. Joe, welcome in. Yeah, Eco's really complicated for a solo player. That's why this is, you know, somewhat of a challenge. Nerd shirt alert. This nerd shirt is Fraser's Ridge. If you don't recognize Fraser's Ridge, that's because you haven't watched one of the best shows out there, Outlander. You 3 should be good, right? Or 2 should be good. These 2 should be good. Yep. And these ones up here are going to need some more labor. Good. Need as much extra food as I sort of thought. Alright, so while that's chugging away, I'll leave the truck here. Let's go back and see about getting some more. Oh yeah, I did. You're right. I'm surprisingly tired for a Saturday. We need oil, but I think I might have oil. We need taro fries, which I can get made here and here. Yeah, I've got oil. I just need taro. No, let's do 20 of those. So I need 20 more taro fries at least, and some flour. 18 more taro fries at least, but I think the batch is going to be at least 20, maybe 40. 20. Okay, got it. Go. Get out of here. And you build pretty things. And like usually you build for logistics. Not for logistics and organization reasons. Yeah. I build what's useful, but I wanted to try to do I wanted to try to do this particularly because I tried it once on a community server. And I never got it all the way done. I wanted to give myself the opportunity. A few, but I don't know how many it was. Grab that many. How's the fish doing? Coming along. I'll grab what we have. About a third of what we need. Eco usually build for looks? Yeah. Add this, and let's go ahead and queue those 20 fish up. Let's see, you're still cooking. You're still... No, you're done with that stuff. You'll need more circuits, though. Can't be bothered to spend too much time on something? I have the same problem. I get a certain way into a game or certain distance into a game, and I'm like, I kind of don't really feel like doing this anymore. Satisfactory, I hit that pretty fast. Factorio takes me a little bit longer, quite a bit longer. Eco takes me a bit longer. But I will probably end up pushing myself toward the end of this. Most building factory games are solely there for the functionality. Just can't be bothered with looks. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. This one, I mean, this isn't factory, but this one I'm also pushing myself to focus on looks a little bit. Let's see. You're going. That's got some time left on it, though. Let's see. We have plenty of copper and plenty of gold now. Iron. Oh, we need barrels. We need to make barrels. Let's make some barrels. Never made it to nuclear. You get burned out aluminum. Yeah. Yep. That can go down there. This can go in here. Those can stay there. And these need to come up to at least there. This needs to go in here. And let's make another 40 crafts of barrels, which means I need more iron smelted. Ouch. Alright, let's go get some more food. Freaking barrels. Expensive to make. You burn through them so fast. We need to get back to making composite lumber again. Ugh, so much to do, so much to see. Well, thanks. It's going to get redone, but thanks. Satisfactory, completed once with 7.8, once with 1.0. You think you're done with Satisfactory for quite some time? Yeah, when was it, I completed it last? What update was that? I don't even remember now. Alright, and then iron smelting. Let's shift this up. Oh, we don't need quite that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1. That'll do. Copper concentrate can go down there. We don't need it. The gold can go down there. We don't need it. Let's go. I can't remember what update it was. I finished it last. It wasn't that long ago, but long enough. Frontier's progression is very different now compared to before. You have a long way to go. Yeah, that's why I'm interested in playing it, because they've kind of radically changed the game. Which is interesting to me that they did that. But it's still, you know, it's still a factory. I would love to have some sort of blueprints in that game too. For the exact same reason that I wish the Satisfactories were better. But it doesn't feel like you need them as much there as you do in Satisfactory yet. But it has the opportunity to get to that same point eventually. So, I'll have to see. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to bring over here. It wasn't the sausage, it was the fish that I needed. Update 7 or 8? That could be. There's most of the rest of the fish. We just need a few more pieces. Eight more, I think. It says 9, but I think it's 8. Yeah, barrels are starving out. Can't have midlife crisis if your whole life's a crisis. They're wise words, Batman. Wise words. Nuclear's a pain and satisfactory? Yes, but also I kind of liked it. Like, I thought it was an interesting loop, I guess. Is there any way that I can reasonably transfer those barrels that way instead? Give me that. Put these back in there. Can I see? Almost. If I transfer the barrels down to 60, then I could shift them over. I'm going to do that. You go down to 60. This was not the best table to do this on. Okay, there you go. There you all go. And then once the rest of those are done, there's like half. Once the rest of those are done, we'll transfer them over. Some of the reason you never finished DSP, just a scale of what needs to be done, then adding combat or killed any remaining interest. Yeah, if I ever play DSP again, I almost certainly will turn the combat off or whatever. You've completed DSP several times? 1,500 hours. That's a few. I don't have anywhere near that many. Dyson. 160 hours. I think that was one completion early on, like right after release or whatever it was. So yeah. Could make some more of these though, I think. DSP was your COVID game? I get it. Actually, just go ahead. Feed them all in. It's fine. Burn it down. Grab some more food, though. I have to make some more of these hair haunches and some more of the millionaire salad. Alright. Millionaire. Alright, go. After the fish is done. And then the hair haunches. I need 22 more prime meat and 70 more flour and a bunch more oil. Killing me, Smalls. Yeah. That's disappointing too. This oil. Do I have any more of the regular oil stuff left? Negative. Okay, so we're gonna need to make either sunflower or cottonseed oil. We need to make the seeds first. Here. I think I harvested a bunch of sunflowers last time. We didn't do anything with them, so we should have plenty of sunflower. Sunflower. Oh, yeah. 80? 800. 800, yes. 800 sunflower seeds. Doot, doot. Doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot. Doot, doot, doot. 800 sunflower seeds means something like 100 oil. Yeah. Alright. I do have 39 though, so we can take that over there with us. as well as the rest of this fish. Well, 8 of these fish. 8 fish. And the prepared meat is... Oh, it's getting put in the box automatically. Right. There I have it. Have that one linked, I think. Oh, I forgot about flour. Added this. And then 70 more flour, I think was the number. Yikes. I need to make more flour. We might need to go harvest some wheat some point. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, we do. And that one, we're not going to be able to get the tractor up to. So we're going to have to do that the old-fashioned way. All right, so we need wheat seeds. I have, how much wheat do I have there? 4? All right, 100. We need 100 wheat seeds. I playing Factory Town. It doesn't do a very good job of explaining how to do things. Nope, it does not. One of those types of games you have to figure out on your own. Let's try making just 80 wheat seeds. And see if we can get enough harvest from the harvest to get by. This, that, and this. Let's see, I'm gonna have to pick it with sickle. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna get rid of this sickle and I'm gonna make a steel one. I'm gonna need some steel, some 5, if I remember correctly, 5 leather. 3 lumber. Yeah, they can't play DSP anymore unless you buy a new or upgrade a PC. It runs like a dog. Ooh. Yeah, that's not any good. 3 lumber. And then I gotta get some steel back over there. I took it all to industry. And then we also need to bring with us this table here. I gotta take down a door first. Like that. Steel sickle. 11 steel for that. Ching. Captive industry is really complicated. It really is. So I would say not to feel bad about that. That's why Foundry is ahead of it in my order of what I play next. After Eco's done. Because it's just too big. Wait a minute. I forgot. Prioritize the wheat seeds over the sunflower seeds, and those are taking 35 minutes, and these need 3 minutes. There we go. Alrighty, and then once those wheat seeds are done in 4 minutes, then we can do something. Dark side. You have everything you need. Yep, you have everything you need. Yeah, we need to go pick some pineapples, though. Tempted by captive industry, but its complexities, yeah, it's complex. And it may be a little too complex. We're also going to need to eventually have this in our pocket. I'm going to put it in there now because otherwise I'll forget it later. Ow. You're still chugging over here? Oh boy. How much more do you have to go? There's so much sulfur. It's just ridiculous the amount of sulfur that this produces, that this game produces. Ridiculous. Same with Soviet Republic Workers' Resources. I could not even get that game started. I could not figure out how to even really get started in it. This needs 5 more minutes. All right. Oh, I can transfer those to those barrels over. Oh. Yeah, I think they even gave me like a demo or like a trial key or a whatever press key for it. I just could not fathom how to get started in it. It is way more complicated to get started, in my opinion, than Captain of Industry was. I mean, I played Captain of Industry blind the first time. Soviet Republic, no, I couldn't. And I was playing with like the tutorials or whatever, and I could not figure out for the life of me like what the goal was, what the, I don't know, the objective was, I guess. What are you out of? Raw fish. I could have sworn I only needed 8. I guess I did need 1 more. Never finished Infospace, me neither. That's for the exact same reason. That's when games ruin themselves for me. It's that exact same spot you're talking about. It gets to the point where it's just pointless. All right, so while those seeds are finishing, let's go harvest that wheat so you can make some more flour. If I recall correctly, this sickle, the steel sickle, will reap more than 1 square at a time, more than 1 block at a time. It better. It does. It reaps. Really? Like T-shaped? Yeah, it's like T-shaped. That wasn't what it used to do. That's weird. Okay. Oops. It used to do like a straight line, like 3 or something in a line. No, I tried going in the middle. I was here in the middle, and it still only did a T-shaped thing. Microtopia is a bit like this, having to rebuild, while like adapting for new technologies, though. Also, again, it requires constant attention or things go wrong. Yeah. 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 I'm not sure that I like this as much as I thought I might. That's disappointing. But that's what I got the tractor for, right? Right. There, this one can go like here. I gotta do like a stupid Tetris puzzle type thing to get this stuff to look reap right. Right. Close enough. Right. Out of room in inventory. Oh. I mean, to micromanage stuff in games loses you. Yeah, I'm not really a big micromanager either. Oh yeah, we've already gotten 26 seeds from this. So we'll have plenty of seeds. Indeed. That's why I don't play a lot of certain types of city builders, because they require micromanagement and I just can't be bothered. Okay, that worked well enough, I guess. Let's get plowed. I mean, Calidorn's been trying to convince me to play Anno for, like, the entire time I've known him. And I haven't for that exact reason. It feels too micromanagey to me. He claims it's not, but I've watched him play it plenty of times, and it feels too micromanagey to me. Some micromanagement is fine. Like, Against the Storm bumps up against that edge for me sometimes, but I think it has enough other redeeming qualities that I can ignore some of the micromanagement. It feels too micromanagey to me, like I said, and Anno does, but I played 2 or 3 of the first 2 or 3, but it was a long time ago. It was when they came out, or close when they came out. Want to grab dinner, Jonathan? Alrighty. Have a good night. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Words. I was saying words, and then I quit saying words. Something. Side. Oh, so there's games that I haven't played that you may have otherwise expected to see on one of my channels, based on the other stuff that I play, because they just seem too micromanagey to me. There we go. Alright, we are plowed. So let's see how many seeds we need to pick up. Want a copy of Against Storm from me? You like it? You just suck at it. Everyone dies. Yes, well, everyone sucks at Against the Storm until you no longer suck at Against the Storm. It is that's the way the game is. So it's really just a game you have to play and play and play until you magically start to kind of get it. Alright, so I need 74 of these. Let's just go, if I can find the right spot here. Here we are. Look at that. I did it. I did it! And I need to eat something. That should be enough, though, because we plowed, so let's just go do this, and then we'll come back and put all the rest of this stuff away. Food and all the things. Yeah. Until you get to the sensitive spot that I seem to like to hit, which is just like, they seem to hit too early for me, or for most people, and it's just like, I can't do this anymore. Too much. It's been a long time since we last harvested wheat. Alright, we are done. 100 seeds, 100 plots, all gone. You would go in there. Stay there. All I care. You as well. Go in there. Here. It goes there. That goes there. We have a lot of flax. Probably process the flax into oil and just use it for cooking oil too. You're missing circuits. We need to make some more circuits. All right, we needed that plastic and epoxy for circuits. Let's go out to the oil, pick up our truck, and the plastic and epoxy. Thanks. All right, we still got a little bit yet. Need food too. Remember to get food when you get back to town, Wally. So, for those of you who watch my YouTube stuff regularly, and even for those of you who don't, you should. Totally should. Click on that link to get there, subscribe, and all the things. I'm starting a new, quote unquote, game Monday. I think it's Monday. We played the demo a while back, but haven't played it much since. Haven't played it at all since. So come and check that out. If you're interested in something new, I need to get this out of here so that I can use that other spot. This is getting a little bit too crowded. Actually, this nylon thread shouldn't be here anymore either. That should be down in... I moved the nylon too because I wanted it out of there. Nope. Here. But I forgot about the thread. That's good. All right. Hints as to what it might be. An unlikely automation game. In other words, it's a game you wouldn't expect to be an automation game by the name of it and the theme of it, but it actually is, in a lot of ways, an automation game. Let's see, you need more circuits. How many more can I reasonably make? Really, I should make 20. But I don't have any of the stuff for 20. How many more substrates can I make? Some. Not 20. Do 10. Needed food, didn't I? Goes to boot up Steam and browse. Yeah, so the game is releasing in early access, I think, like Thursday or Friday. And I'm getting access to release a video on... I think it's Monday. It might be Tuesday, but I think it's Monday. No. There it is. The 12th. Monday, yeah. The 12th, obviously U.S. time. Grasping, you're going to have to do some math. It'll be my premiere on Monday, the 12th. Yeah. Early on Tuesday for you. Yeah. Yeah, but not entirely a day. You're like, what, 18 hours or 16 hours or something ahead? East, so GMT -4. Okay, so I think we're getting closer to making these combustion engines now. We still need some valves and servos. We also need the radiators. Make the radiators. We need the heat sinks. I think we're going to need to make some more copper wire. And there goes all the rest of my copper. So let's go smelt some more copper. $17 hours ahead, so you're plus 13. One, 2, 3, and 4. Just make some more clay molds pretty soon. Crush some slag. Valves. Technically, it should be 10. I think I'm just going to make 5 since that's the deal that I have. I'm going to end up wasting a little bit of plate and a little bit of pipe. Well, wait a minute. How much do these need each? 6 by default, so times 0.55 is 3.3 each. I'm going to do them in groups of 10. I don't think I need 10 advanced combustion engines, right? I need 3, maybe 4. Just 1. Yeah. I'm just going to make them as one-offs, I guess. I should make just 3 of them, probably. I think that'll be a 3. What do I think of Breath Edge 2? Did you see my play of the demo? I did 2 episodes of the demo last Next Fest. We'll do 3 of these engines. It'll be 18 times 0.55, which is 9.9 servo. So actually I need to make some more of these then. We'll make 5 more of them. Means I need more gears. Means I might need more steel. Do 20 of these. I will play Breath Edge 2 when it comes out. I don't know that we know a date yet, but I will be playing when it comes out. Yeah, we don't have a date yet. TBA. Blacksmith Master, you say? Okay, let's do, let's do this. Oh, I need more glass, too. Doggone it. Never catch a break. Alright, let's make 60 more glass, at least. Means I need a bunch more sand, which means I need to crush a bunch of silica. Then we have crushable silica here. This will work. Minus those. I don't know if I have any more or not. I may have to go mine something. Yep, gonna have to go mine something. Alright, that's 20. And that into sand. Mine something. Mind your own business. That's what we're gonna do. We could dig up some of this, but oof. I could dig some of it up. how much of this am I going to actually need to do what I need to do? Hungry? Eat a Snickers. Which is that? 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. 55. Okay. I thought I did all 8s, but I must have did a 7. Let's see. That though should be shifted out of there into one of these other ones. Specifically like that one. Do. And then I can do this. I'll go get one more because reasons. 28 of that. And then let's shift the sand from here and here over to glass roof. See how much we actually need. Need 80 more sand besides what's on that roof already. I have to make some. Those. Alright, and you're making 12 plus, not enough anyway. 244. Okay, that was, yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna probably need about 24 or 25 more, crushed. I know you need glass, fiberglass. Working on it. Okay. So you should be able to do, I think it'll end up being 12 more crafts. That I didn't shift it up there. Shoot. Go ahead and do that. And I'll shift the sand over again. Take this stack of 20 over to industry. So we keep the electronics rolling. We're gonna keep the fiberglass rolling, rather. Done that. We'll need 2 more stacks of that. Yeah, exactly 2 more stacks of that. Did I make more wiring? I don't remember. I made heat sinks. I did. Did they? Must have had some already. Oopsie. That's fine. Wiring. Give me all that. Comes over here. This. It's full. Can I compress any? Can. This is just about ready. Another stack. I want to shift over the rest of that sand in a moment also. I guess now is a good time. It's overflowed there, and that's almost empty anyway. Alright, but I think maybe we should wrap it up here. I'll finish these things up and probably do some more food crafting off camera. Maybe a couple of other things too to keep our progress moving. And then next time... Well, I'm not sure what we're going to do next time. We obviously need to keep going. I do want to get that skid steer made, so maybe that's what we finally get done next time, is the skid steer. And I didn't do any more. I need to make some more wood. Maybe I'll do some of that off camera too. We need to get the roof finished at least. We can do the second story later, but that, and then we'll need some more steel and some more glass so we can make the glass windows there. So not a whole lot there, but progress is progressing slowly. So we'll leave this here though for now, and next time we'll keep going. We have a lot to do, a lot more time to sink into it, but we'll get it done, and it'll be great when it's done. So let's find ourselves a raid target and get on out of here. Stick around though for the raid so that you can be counted in that. I think we should raid Argrimskar. He's playing RimWorld. Let's go see what he's up to over there, and see if we can, I don't know, watch him die or something, because that's usually what happens in RimWorld, I think. Speaking of micromanaging, that's why I don't like it. That's why I haven't played it. Sleep well. Looking forward to the new series on Tuesday. Yeah, it'll be good. We'll have a good... We'll have to weave that in, though, with what we have going on over there. RimWorld is fun, yeah. But also, I can't do it. It's just too micromanagey or something for me. I'm not sure. I get weird vibes from it whenever I watch it. I like watching it, but I can't play it. Just can't do it. Either way, let's go ahead and set that raid up. We already linked the YouTube link, so let's just link the Discord link. If you aren't already in our Discord server, consider joining us. We play community games on Friday nights. We hang out all throughout the week, though, and share memes, talk about games and technology and all kinds of different things, and have a good time, generally speaking. Basic World, not the DLC. I don't even know what the DLC specifically added. I can't remember, I should say. But, yeah, we'll leave this here for now. We'll be back again tomorrow night with Jeff, possibly IT, and we'll be playing, maybe some other folks, too. Maybe Lazarick will join us or something. We'll be playing Unrailed, probably. And then next week, Eco on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, as always. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. And thanks for the chats and the redeems, and I will see you all again tomorrow for shenanigans. Have a good one. Bye for now.